Hello. If you are deciding to buy a house or a condo or villa and you are torn apart, you are thinking like, should I buy a house or should I buy a condo? This video is for you because we're going to talk about pros and cons about a house and a condo. So I hope you're going to stay tuned. Anyway, let's dive in. Let's talk about all this information because this can be stoked. Before we go dive into this video, I want to introduce myself. My name is Alek Petrov. I'm one of the local real estate agents here in Southwest Florida. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you got, tell you all the details about HOAs, residential properties, investment properties, new builds, remodel homes. As long as it has to do something with the real estate or living in Southwest Florida, I'm your guy. I'll be more than happy to tell you any questions that you have and answer anything that you need. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Don't forget to also like this video, comment below. But let's dive in. Let's talk about pros and cons about buying a home or a condominium. You guys ready? I'm stoked. I hope you guys are stoked as well. All right, let's talk about pros and cons about a condominium or villa. Basically, a villa, but you might ask, what's the difference between villa and condo? Villa is more like a one-story building, and if it's not located inside the HOA, it's called duplex, fourplex, triplex. That's all it is. Villa is basically a house that it's located in HOA in a gated community, and that becomes a villa. There you go. So basically, a condo, a villa, same thing. They are located in HOA, and the pros about those specific properties that are located in like a condominium or a villa, right? So villa is located nearby anything like a fitness. They can go work out, a community center. They can have some fun time with the family. A pool center. You're gonna have a tennis court. Some also are located on a golf course as well. So if you do love golf, that it's kind of pros regards to condominiums and the villas. But the cons, let's talk about cons in regards HOA, right? HOA fees. Every year HOA fees will go up, especially like we have the last couple of years. They have the fees going up because they had to get a flood insurance, because they had a damage from the Hurricane Ian. All this stuff, it's kind of rising up, and all the fees is going up at the same time. And on top of that, you do have your neighbors kind of across the street, kind of like you look at the window and they're right next to you. So everything is next to each other. But at the same time, if you like to come here for the winter time, you do have part of HOA fees, which is sometimes gets expensive. You can get it from $200, $250, all the way up to $1,500. So that's your cons regards to condominium. Some of the HOA fees are just ridiculous, and they always do rise. I mean, I've never seen any community that didn't raise their HOA fee, master fee, or the community fee. So that's gonna give you guys a pros and cons regards to condominium. You do have everything nearby you. You do have everything. It's more secured. You do have everything that's been taken care of for you, and you don't have to worry about the exterior, because exterior in the HOA, majority of the time, I would say HOA will cover everything, like a lawn, your internet cable, your painting on the outside, your roof, AC units. And the cons are regards to fees. You're not gonna get any privacy because you're gonna have all the neighbors around you. So about house livings, me personally, I do love HOA. Maybe when I get older, maybe I will switch to HOA. But at the moment right now, we have 3 beautiful boys, 4th one on the way, right? So for me, HOA will be kind of captive for my family. So I am kind of staying away from HOA. So I want to talk about pros living in the private home. I'm boss. I can pay my house the way I want it. I can do whatever with my house. I can plan any plans that I want around my house, and so many things where I am in control of my own house. I can put a roof if I want a shingle, tile, aluminum, metal, whatever I want to do with the roof. I can do whatever I desire. But it comes down to cons, right? The cons of living in a private home is you are responsible for all the exteriors of your home. If you own a house that doesn't have a pool, now you have to have a good friend with the pool. They always say it's better to have a good friend with the pool or a good friend with the boat. But if you don't have a pool in the house, now you have to commute to the pool, and now you have to go to the beach or have somebody that that has a pool. They can go have fun with the kids or yourself to go just relax for a bit. On top of that, you have to do your own lawn. You have to do all the exterior work yourself. Now, if you are here locally and you're watching this video, please let other people know how fast the grass grows during the summertime here. They just grow like on steroids. Freaking thing is up like 6 inches. It's crazy, guys. I'm telling you. And on top of that as well, your insurance, right? So if you're in a condo or villa, you're only paying insurance, home insurance, only for the interior part of it. So they can be from $800 to $1,200. But if you own your own home, your insurance, if it's a new build, is between, let's say for 1,600 square feet house that is not in the flood zone, all right, your insurance is going to be approximately $1,800 and goes up, all right? So that's going to get expensive. Then if you get a flood insurance, that's going to be like $2,000, $3,000 extra on top of that, your home insurance. So that is kind of a pros and cons of owning the house. You are on your own boss, but then you have all this maintenance and all the responsibilities kind of falls on your hands, and your own internet, a pool boy that's going to take care of your pool if you have a pool, your grass, and so many other issues that you have to deal on the exterior of it. But I do love my freedom and the part of it. It's just like it's easier to maneuver around it. So now let's talk about the financial part of it, right? So for a home, as you see today in Southwest Florida, it's probably, if you're trying to get something on the newer side, you're looking about $320,000 and higher. And then for condo or villa, you definitely can find something a lot cheaper. You definitely can find something $180,000, $190,000 and up. So you financially, now the insurance coverage, the taxes coverage, right? So the higher the price is, the higher the tax is. The insurance as well. So here in a condo, you only take care of everything inside of it, which is private home. You have to take care of everything inside and outside of it. So your financially is a little bit higher. So it depends what suits you the best, right? So if you look at something just to get in here, like a snowbird, to come here during the winter time, I definitely recommend something in the HOA where you don't have to worry about the grass. Unless you like to have a private life where you want to be away from people, it's up to you. If you like the more like busy life, you like more neighbors around you, you like more activities around you, you know, like going to the pool, fitness center, community center, dart park, golf, whatever, and you want to be in a walking distance or get a golf cart, which is a lot of those if you are in a golf course community. Pretty cool, right? So it depends on your lifestyle. I do have gay clients that do like in a golf course, that do like something in HOA, but that have to worry about all this, you know, if the hurricane coming, or cutting the grass, or the taking care of the outside, or taking care of the outside insurance. So they're like, hey, I like the HOA. I want to pay my $400 a month and just feel, you know, safe and just live my life, which is cool. And some people, they're just like, hey, I want to be in the private. I don't want to be in the whole traffic. I want to be more isolated in the countryside. And so it depends what's going to suit you the best, whatever you're comfortable with. But in the end of the day, you got to think about this and look at this way: the location and accessibility. So what are you going to be doing here? If you're moving down here in Florida, what are your plans are? What do you like to do? Do you like to have access to the beach closer, or do you want to be more in the private? So your accessibility is so more if you are in an HOA and in like a condo and villa, most likely you could be more in the center of the city. You can be in the Fort Myers, Cape Coral, whatever the cities are you choose to, they all have HOA communities. You see this very popular here in Southwest Florida. So what is your lifestyle, where you want to be close to, and accessibility to the stores, accessibility to the airport, accessibility to any events happening, or travel to restaurant and so on. So here you go, you have it now, the pros and cons, all the financial part of it, all the insurance part of it, all the privacy and stuff like that, and the activities you're gonna have. And it's, you know, you gotta look at your lifestyle. You gotta look, what do you like, what's more gets you more pumped up in the morning when you wake up and like to see people walking around you and be more busy life around you, or you like the privacy, you wanna see birds, you wanna see a bobcat run around or pool run around, right? And sometimes we get bears, but yeah, I haven't seen a bear here yet in my property, and I hope I don't. But yeah, so it's the end of the day, it is up to you. What do you want to see? I love Southwest Florida, and I hope you guys come over here. If you live here, just let us know what you think about Southwest Florida. I know some local people, they just hate to see all the tourists moving over here, but hey, we are growing just like any other state, and we are stoked to see you guys here. I hope we can keep this as a family, as united as we can. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Go check out my other videos. I think I dive in one of my videos. I talk about the the cons and pros and condos and HOA. I dive in deeper about all the HOA fees and master fees and stuff like that. Go check it out on the other videos. I do talk about restaurants and places to go check it out as well. So I'm super happy to see you guys. You guys watch this video to the end. I appreciate it. God bless you guys, and I hope to see you guys in my other video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button as well, and go check out my other videos. All right, guys, peace out and God bless.